Hello everyone and welcome to this series on life's greatest paradoxes. Today we're going to be talking about the freedom-responsibility paradox. Now this is someone that every human being is struggling with. Everybody in his life is striving towards freedom while at the same time also having responsibilities. Now, this is something that is especially often difficult to deal with for people who are living a global lifestyle, or digital nomads, if you want to call them that way. Because these are usually the kind of people that are traveling a lot, that want to see the world, they want to have new experiences, and that often sacrifice a lot in that process because they want to achieve that freedom to do whatever they want. However, we also have to realize that leading a life completely ridding ourselves of those responsibilities is simply not possible. Why? Well, human beings are social animals, which means that we need social contacts. However, at the same time, social contacts are not possible if we are not willing to embrace some responsibilities, because people are not going to accept us if we are not being responsible for anything. So therefore, it's simply not possible to rid ourselves completely of any responsibilities that we may have. So now, let's be talking about how can we actually resolve this dilemma. So the first tip that I have for you guys today is to be completely clear on your definition of freedom. Now, this may be easy, you may have some abstract notion in mind for this, but what I want you to really do now is to think about the practicalities of what freedom means to you, right? What I mean with this is that the practical notion of freedom may be completely different for different people. So for example, for one person, freedom may mean that, okay, I want to move from one country to another every 4 years and therefore explore the world. This is my definition of freedom. For another person, freedom may mean that, okay, every day I want to be able to do with my life whatever I want. I want to produce content that I want to produce. I want to write blog posts that I enjoy. I want to choose everything that I do in my work life. This is my definition of freedom. So make sure that you're completely aware of what the practicalities of freedom mean to you. Secondly, we need to be clear on what sacrifices we're willing to make in order to achieve that freedom. Freedom always comes with sacrifices, yeah? Exactly this example from before. If I want to move to another country every 4 years, then I also have to, for example, be willing to make the sacrifice that I may only be able to see some close family members about one time in a year. I maybe have to make the sacrifice that my lifestyle will inevitably be reduced. Okay, a lot of times people think that people are living this global lifestyle are part of this global elite and that they are financially much more secure and so on and so forth, but this is not really the case. Unless someone is really working for a large corporation and is sent by the corporation around the world, he or she is often struggling with maintaining the lifestyle that he may be able to achieve if he had stayed back home. So what sacrifices are you willing to make? And also, what sacrifices are you not willing to make? This is very important to keep in mind. Now, the third tip I have for you is that there is not only freedom for yourself, there is also shared freedom, shared visions, shared dreams. You know, it is possible to find that person who is sharing a vision with you, is sharing a purpose with you, is sharing a dream with you, and that you can find one line of going together, a future that you're heading towards together. And therefore, it is very necessary sometimes to make some compromises, to make some sacrifices in order to fit your situation with someone with whom you might actually create something of a shared freedom, a shared dream. If you're able to achieve this, then those sacrifices that you have to make in order to fulfill your responsibilities are going to come much more naturally. And therefore, it's going to be much easier for you to create the freedom that you want, while at the same time being surrounded by people that you love and that you can be close with. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Thanks for listening and have a good time. Bye bye.